Good evening. This is Dave Levine with John Kilbride, Mike Hoffer, Ali Al-Najafi on camera, and we are here at Fitzpatrick Stadium for Class A North Regional Final between the Portland Bulldogs and the Bangor Rams. You're new to this? This year, but not in the past, so...
It's been a while.
It's been a while, John.
I got called up from the minors.
Got called up for the minors. Steve is on assignment this week down in Boston, so you're going to take my place. I'm taking his place.
Look forward to it.
Okay. Portland. They're a dominant team this year. They've only have 2 losses. One is to Bonnie Eagle when they were a little understaffed, and then to that undefeated Exeter team that was very, very good. What are you expecting for tonight from the Bulldogs?
Oh, I think they're feeling it. I think they are. I think they're coming in with a lot of confidence. They took on the Rams earlier in the year, dominated them in the second half. They're strong in all phases. From what I've caught up and looked at, I think it's going to be an exciting football game, but I think they're coming in home field. They're feeling it. I think they're going to push right through it.
Yeah, Mike, this team has so many weapons. You've got Louis Thurston, you've got Cordell Jones, you've got this whole offensive line and defensive line. What are we looking at?
Right. Don't forget Aiden McGowan, who I think will probably be a big part of this here tonight. You know, the Bulldogs, I mean, they've clearly been the class of Class A North ever since opening day when they won up at Oxford Hills. You know, clearly the road to the championship came through right here. But what's interesting tonight is you're playing a Bangor team. Yes, they're 5-5, but they've basically been playing playoff games for a month. They were 1-5. They had to win out just to get into the tournament, and then they won at Lewiston last week. So I'm sure the Portland coaches are well aware of this. You're going to take them very seriously. You can't look ahead to next week, because if you do that, there might not be a next week. But if the Bulldogs play a clean game, take care of business, get the lead early, get the crowd on their side, it's got to look very good for yet another 6th trip to the state final since 2015 if all goes well. And they know what their goal is. They feel like they're destined to finally finish the job this year. They've got 2 more steps, and this is the first one.
Yep. Bangor is led by their quarterback, Kyle Johnson. He is a tank.
Man-child, yeah.
Boy, oh boy. He is not that fast, but he is not going to get taken down on that first tackle.
No, and you have to tackle someone like that 20, 30 times in a game. It's going to take its toll, and you figure later in the game you might be able to pick up some yardage. But I'm sure the Portland coaches are well aware of what they need to do to slow him down. Probably you're not going to stop him, but you hope to limit the damage. And there's not going to be any surprises here tonight, yeah. I wouldn't say.
Absolutely. Bangor is looking to control the clock.
Right.
Portland's just looking to put up points.
And score.
Yep. We will be right back with the kickoff after this. So your Portland Bulldogs are ready to come out onto the field. They don't want a puppy. They want a Bulldog. And here come the Portland Bulldogs, led by their captains. You have Aiden McGowan, Louis Thurston, Brody Viola, and Riley Wilds. News from the coaches is everybody is healthy. Everyone will see the field. And we'll be right back for the coin toss. So captains walking out to the field for Portland, Carter Luca, Aiden McGowan, Louis Thurston, and Riley Wilds. For the Bangor Rams, you have Ian Blackwell, Kyle Johnson, Zach Coda, and Jake Biberstein. Portland will have home field advantage next week if they end up winning here against Bangor. Tomorrow night's game is going to be, or tomorrow day game is going to be very interesting between Thornton Academy and Noble. Portland looking to repeat what they did earlier in this year when they beat Bangor up in Bangor 35-7. Light breeze tonight, but not much that should affect anything directionally. So Bangor is going to wins the toss and elected to receive. They'll start with the ball right away. Portland will move from your left to your right. And if there is any breeze, it's kind of going at the Bulldogs' back this tonight.
Yeah, beautiful conditions tonight, David, for football. Really can't blame it on the weather. In this time of the year, right? It could be cold and free. We've been out here with freezing rain and everything along those lines.
Very nice tonight. Yeah, upper 40s, very light winds, and we'll have the national anthem for you right now. And we'll be right back for kickoff. Here we are for the kickoff. Justin Bouchard to kick off for Portland. And here we go. Deep kick all the way down to about the 7-yard line, returning up the middle, makes a move, cuts up in field into the 35. That's a great return, great start for Bangor. That was Ian Blackwell, their running back. Gets a good field position for Bangor, and let's see what this Bangor team can do. They like to run, they like power, they like to chew up the clock.
Good start for the Rams. Nice seam up the middle right there. Puts them in good field position. Like you said earlier, let's see how they can handle this strong Bulldogs defense.
1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Full house backfield. 3 running backs around Johnson. Now they shift out to 2 wide here. You got motion coming across. Handoff up the middle. And that is not going anywhere. Carter Luca on the tackle.
You know, we talked about this earlier, the Bulldogs keying in on that run. We know that the Rams love to run. That's where it happens for them. It almost look like they're jamming that middle. They look like they're trying to force them to pass and see if they're going to beat them passing.
Yeah, but this Portland defense, they're going to rush their 4 and have their linebackers fill all those holes. Here they go again, full house backfield. They'll probably motion out of this, and here they go again. Now you got 2 to the left, 2 to the right, out of the gun. Flag immediately. That's going to be probably an illegal formation as Johnson is in a rugby scrum up about 5 yards, maybe 4 yards up to the 41. We'll see what the flag is. That flag came out immediately. And we have illegal motion on Bangor. Probably they didn't get set with all that motion before the snap. And that's something Bangor cannot do to this week. Is Portland is so good and they are very disciplined. You're not going to see them beat themselves that many times. And Bangor has to play nearly perfect to beat this team. So penalty is accepted. That's going to back them up 5. So it's going to be 2nd and 14 or 15. From the 32, 2nd and 15. Again, full house backfield. All around Johnson. There's the motion. They move everybody. 4 to the right, 3 to the right. Back motion comes back. Now they're 3 by 2. Spread formation. Looking to pass. Johnson. Good power rush by Portland. And Johnson is going to get sacked right there. That's Colin Kelly coming in for the sack amongst other people. Colin has probably been Portland's best lineman this year. He has been just a beast in the middle. He and Anthony Tavares are really anchoring this line.
Portland is just blowing them up these past plays. I mean, you talked about this. They were going to key on Johnson. They're going to make him throw the ball. They're going to be coming at him all night, beat us throwing the ball.
Yeah.
The Rams have an answer to it. Complete penetration in the backfield.
This is now 3rd and 23. Again, they go into this motion every single time, it seems. Motion comes out wide again, looking to pass. No pressure, but the Dogs are covering like crazy. Pressure now comes, tripped up and sacked again. That's Dominic Huntington over there, along with Carter Luca, and he had plenty of time to throw that time, but nobody was open.
Yeah, nothing downfield for Johnson. Everyone is covered. He has to. He's getting pressure. He's feeling it. He's been hit a couple times. Great penetration by the Bulldogs, and a great series for him.
So now you're looking at 4th and more than I can count at this point. 2 Dogs at midfield. So there is a referee stoppage and delay game on Bangor, backs them up another 5 yards. Boy, this is tough right now.
This is not what you want for your first drive. You want pull something positive out of this. There wasn't anything positive that the Rams could put together.
Yeah, this was their one run was called back by motion. Now punting from his own end zone. This drive, remember, started at the 37-yard line. Low line drive, good kick. Fair caught at the 44-yard line by Alex Martin, and that's where the Dogs will take over. So not a great start by Bangor. They basically netted negative yardage, and their punt moved them forward 7 from where the line of scrimmage was.
Yeah, and if you're the Bulldogs defense, this is exactly how you outlined it on the board. You knew what you wanted to do, make them throw it, pressure, and let's see what the offense can turn this around for them and put some points up.
So Louis Thurston alone in the backfield. Motion comes across, handoff to Cordell Jones. He gets the edge. Good block upfield, and down to the 20-yard line goes Cordell Jones. That was a great block upfield by Colin Kelly.
Kelly really got it done there. Great speed with Kelly coming around that corner, setting the edge right there, and giving him another 5 to 7 yards with that beautiful block.
We'll give Jones 23 on that run. Now you got McGowan next to Thurston in the backfield. Thurston's going to keep it, goes outside, cuts back, gets a good block up front, and that's going to be 10 yards for Thurston.
Thurston really did a nice job letting his players, letting his blockers set, following them, seeing an opening and accelerating. Just a lot of patience back there with Thurston on that run.
So that's 2 plays for Portland, 2 first downs. Marching down the field, they're in striking range now. They can get a first down here at the 12-yard line. Handoff comes up the middle to McGowan. He just blows through everybody, and he's going to be tackled at the 2-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle by Even Sproul. But that's going to be a 10-yard pickup for Aiden McGowan. So 3 plays for Portland, 3 first downs. And here we go with the Wildcat with Cordell Jones. We've seen this all year with him in the backfield. Right up the middle he goes. Big pile. I don't think he got it. Yes, they are going to rule that he got in. Touchdown, Cordell Jones. And that drive was fast, John.
Yeah, just what you wanted if you're the Portland Bulldogs, setting the tone. The coach of the Rams, he's got to pull his people in. He's got to settle them down. This is a really tough start for him on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, that was just a dominating drive by Portland right there. 4 plays all on the ground. Thurston for 10, McGowan for 10, Jones for 23, and then the 2-yard plunge. Justin Bouchard kick is what else but good. And Portland jumps out to a 7-0 lead with 7:57 remaining in the first quarter. Right, well, that was quick. Portland jumps out right ahead. Justin Bouchard set to kick from the 40, too deep for the Rams. Kick is up and good one again, down, bounces about the 5, picked up there by the Rams, up the middle, cuts to the outside, runs into Colin High, and Colin High makes the tackle for Portland. Not as good position for the Rams this time. They're about at the 20-yard line here. And they've got to get something better than what they had last time. 2 sacks and a penalty, punting from their own end zone when they had good starting field position. This defense is legit, John.
Well, absolutely. They got to get Colin Kelly out of the game. They don't want him out there. 6'1", 255 pounds. He is fast. He's playing extremely well in these last drives on both sides of the ball.
2 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, split in the backfield. A fake pitch. Johnson keeps it up the middle, and he's not going anywhere. Anthony Tavares on the tackle. And we've seen it all year. My advice to any opposing team is do not run at Anthony Tavares.
Well, you run on that left side. Tavares, 6'3", over 300 pounds. And then you got number 50 right next to him.
Yeah, Tavares.
I'd run the other way.
Yeah, Tavares is one of those kids that may be the best player in the state on the line if it weren't for Colin Kelly next to him, because the two of them just complement each other so well. Play action, looking deep, nothing there. Johnson scooting out to the outside and tackled again for a loss. Good tackle there, good pursuit. That was number 5, Alex Martin, from his linebacker spot. He's had a fantastic year for the Bulldogs on defense, and he's getting a lot of touches on offense too, John.
Yeah, he 5'8", 155. Not a big kid, but he knew exactly where to grab him by the ankles and pull him down. Great pursuit there. Again,
with him and Carter Luca at linebacker behind this line that has Dominic Huntington, Anthony Tavares, Colin Kelly, and Lissandro Rodriguez on it. They're just, these linebackers can just have a field day.
Well, and they're feeling it, right? They're feeling it right now. The Rams have nothing but negative yards.
Motion to the backfield, a little razzle-dazzle there. They're looking for a screen. They've got the screen down the sideline. Good positive play there. That's out to number 42, who is somebody, Will Houghton, their tight end. Good forward progress there. They're going to give the Rams a first down, gain of about 14.
Yeah, great call by the Rams. They've got that heavy rushing coming in. Good call for a screen to bring them all in and get some positive yards. Let's see if they can continue with this.
So brings the ball out to the 31-yard line with the first down. Rams go with the full house. They'll motion out of this again. There they go. So you've got 2 in the backfield beside Johnson now. Play action, read option across the middle, up the middle. That's going to get about a yard, maybe. That was number 40, Zach Coda. He picks up about a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 9. So again, testing the middle of that Portland defense. Bangor is not really equipped for speed. They're equipped for power more than anything. All of these backs are big kids. Trips to the right. Johnson trying to hard count, try to draw the Portland Bulldogs offside. They're not going to bite. Rolling to his right. Pressure from the outside. Martin tried to get him, looking downfield, coming back for the ball, and that's a reception on the far side of the field. Wow. That might be Finn Parker Cummings?
Way to come back for the ball, sees the quarterback in trouble, comes back, great throw, great catch. Good for the Rams.
Yeah, good pressure by Portland, but Johnson was able to saw Cummings all the way down the sideline there. Johnson's going to keep it. He's going to go up the middle, and again, about a yard for Johnson. But that's two good plays for the Rams after they came out with kind of a questionable offensive drive.
Yeah.
They might have been a little nervous. They might have been a little too hyped up. Now they look to be settled down. They've got a little bit of a drive going. They're on the Portland side of the field.
But they're Johnson's under constant pressure. He just missed getting sacked on that last big play. He's got to get some help up front. But I don't see them stopping the Bulldogs right now with that defense.
So it's 2nd and 8 now from the 47-yard line. Johnson from the gun. He's going to keep it and try up the middle. And again, maybe a yard, maybe 2. Bunch of people in there. Louis Thurston was in there for some reason from his defensive back spot.
Yeah, he accelerated from the back and came flying up with the flag thrown, though. I don't know if that was a face mask.
It's a personal foul on Portland, so that's another first down for Bangor. So it's a face mask on a no gain there. And that's going to march 15 down here, and Bangor has now got first down at the 32. So you had a broken play for 20. You had a nice screen for 10, and now a penalty for 15, and Bangor is within striking range. Out of the gun, one to the right of Johnson. Little jump by Portland, and that's going to be 5 on Anthony Tavares.
Yeah, they got to settle down. There's some discipline issues going on right now. He's got to settle them down. They're playing outstanding football, but they're tripping over themselves right now.
So here we go, 1st and now 5 from the 27-yard line of Portland. Bangor gets the call from the sideline. Running in is Johnson. They're going to go single back next to him, 2 wide to the left, 2 to the right. Keeper for Johnson. He's going to try to go outside, and he's going to be very close to a first down there. Tackled there by Aiden McGowan on the far side of the field. They're going to give him 4 on that carry. So that's going to set up 2nd and 1. Clock continues to run. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Portland up 7-0. Johnson again, single back next to him. They're going to shift here. He's going to come up under center with an I formation. Portland stacking the middle of the field. They're going hard count. And they're going to take a time out before the 2nd and 1 play, and we will too. With 1:25 left in the first quarter, Bulldogs 7, your Bangor Rams nothing. So here we go, 2nd and 1, full house backfield again. Portland will, they're going to run out of it this time, and there's going to be a penalty, and that looks like a false start on Bangor. Coming out of a timeout, that is a tough one. 2nd and 1, all they had to do was run it for a yard with behind Johnson, and that's going to set them up now 2nd and 6. Big penalty, especially after a timeout. They called that play in the huddle. They knew what they wanted to do, and then they just didn't execute.
That's so frustrating for a coach. You know, you're short yards, you've been chewing up the clock, you're keeping the Bulldogs offense off the field, you're taking advantage of some penalties, you want to keep it going and punch this in, get yourself back into it, feel good.
2 in the backfield, Johnson with the fake handoff, and he tries to go up the middle. Lysandro Rodriguez was there, a bunch of other Bulldogs. They're going to give him a gain of maybe 2 on that, and that's going to set up 3rd now and 4. This is definitely 4-down territory for Bangor, so they can do whatever they want here. I would imagine that they're going to try to run this twice. 2 beside Johnson in the backfield, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Motion comes out. Johnson sweeps to the right, and he is gonna get stopped over there for a 1-yard gain. He had a head of steam. Ran into somebody over on the far side of the field. I couldn't see which Bulldog got him, but he was running hard and just came into and stopped. Gain of about 2 on that, and it's going to set up 4th and 2.
Yeah, they're probably going to go right back to Johnson again. He's such a big young man. See if they can push it over for a first down.
So here we go, 4th and 2 here for Bangor. They're going to let the clock run right down to the end of the quarter, give them a chance to talk about this. And after 1 quick quarter here in Portland at Fitzpatrick Stadium, the Bulldogs lead 7-0. All right, so here we are back, 4th and 2, start of the second quarter. The Portland Bulldogs had the ball for about 2 minutes of that 12 and lead 7-0. Handoff up the middle, good hole there, and they're going to get a first down behind. Not sure who was running that. Good pickup there. They're down to the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Was that Eli Marsh, number 9? Great call. Bulldogs, concentrating on Johnson, hands down. The quarterback sneak, they were jamming everything up there. Good call by the Rams.
Under center, wishbone offense this time. That's number 9 again coming to the right side, and they're going to pick up another 5 yards. That's Eli Marsh again. So this Rams offense is keeping the Bulldogs offense off the field. They've owned the first quarter, even though they're trailing by 7. And here comes this drive. It continues, 2nd and 5. Long 5, wishbone backfield, under center again. They're going to roll this time out to the side. He's got the corner. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Bangor. Kyle Johnson. 15 yards around the edge, and the Rams strike back.
Great drive by the Rams, chewing up the clock, keeping the offense off the field, getting themselves back in the game. That 4th and 2 was huge. You and I were talking about that during the break, and putting themselves back in this game.
Wow, that was a big drive for Bangor. They chewed up all of the first quarter and the first 2 minutes and a half of the second quarter. Kick is up, low line drive, gets it through, but that ties the game. Bangor shocking Portland, and it's 7-7. So Bangor surprisingly tied with Portland here. 10:47 left in the first half. Short little pop-up kick, and that's going to go out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Portland will take the penalty and move the ball upfield from there. So Portland had 4 plays, moved the ball 45 yards, and scored in about 2 minutes. Bangor, their first drive went backwards more than it went forward, and then they took over at their own 20 and just marched down the field on Portland. They chewed up the clock, and they just put it to them.
Just took advantage of the penalties. Those were big penalties that kept them in the game and kept that defense on the field. See if the Bulldogs can respond with the offense sitting on the sidelines for quite some time. Not all, but some.
Jones in motion. He's going to fake the handoff. Thurston keeps the ball, breaks a tackle. Ball comes out, and it is going to be recovered by Bangor. Holy cow, Portland turns it over. Bangor's got the ball right back. One play, they've got it at the 30, and Portland is reeling right now.
This is what the Rams were hoping for. Chew up the clock, keep that offense on the sidelines, and then get a turnover, a big play like this. What a momentum swing.
Yeah, ball came right out. Someone put their hat right on the ball, and that popped straight up into the air. Couple people dove for it. Johnson back under center, Wishbone in the backfield. They're going to hand off this time up the middle, and Marsh goes nowhere. Aiden McGowan at the top at the beginning of that play. Alex Martin in there too. And that was a play that went absolutely nowhere. No gain.
This is where they need to step up right here. This is the defense they need right here. Get them off the field. Get that ball back in your hands. Turn that momentum back on your team. So let's see if this defense can step right up and shut them right down. There's a great gang tackle right there.
Again out of the wishbone. Johnson tries it, and that's going to be a penalty right off the bat. False start on Bangor backing up. That's going to be now 2nd and 15. We'll call it 14 and a half. They're going to give him half a yard on that first carry. So that backs them up to the 35-yard line. I think they found something with that wishbone. They had a couple of good runs with it. They got the touchdown out of it. They had a nice first down on that fourth down play.
Yep.
They might be sticking with this a little bit. We did get the scouting report. We didn't see much wishbone on the scouting report beforehand, so it's a little different. Bangor trying to throw in a wrinkle. Johnson looking to pass. Pocket is collapsing, and ball comes out, and Portland gets it back. Fumble, recovery, up the middle. That is going to be Carter Luca coming up with the ball. And Portland's defense responds to that rough start, I guess, and they come back and they make a play.
Yeah, beautiful play. He's got to secure that football. He had that thing sticking out there in the traffic, and you kind of sensed that was going to come out. But great play, great recovery. Let's see if this offense can get back on track.
So Thurston out of the gun. Referees need to talk something over here. Bangor coach is asking a question. Maybe he thought that was a forward pass.
Yeah, is that what he's thinking? I mean,
I didn't see. He was looking. He was always looking to throw on that play. He wasn't looking to run. The pocket was collapsing. Maybe the arm was coming forward. I don't know. Without replay, we won't know. You watch it on YouTube or Channel 3 PPS TV, you can go back and rewind that. Thurston looking straight, drop back, good protection, going deep. He's got Aiden McGowan and just missed him by a yard. McGowan was open by about a yard. Going deep down the sideline there, taking a shot, nothing but just a little too far. Portland will regroup here, second down from the 39-yard line. They're going quick.
I like it. Take a shot downfield. He had him just a little long.
Jones in motion. He's going to take the handoff up the middle. And good tackle there by Nevin Howell. Gain of about 7 for Cordell Jones. So that's going to bring up third and a short 3. Maybe closer to 2, so they'll mark him for 8. Louis Thurston out of the gun. He's going to keep it. They're going to roll around the outside. Makes a man miss. He's got a caravan down the sideline. And look at Louis Thurston rumble. Great block out there by Dominic Huntington. He made the play. Gain of 20.
Yeah, great run by Thurston. They had him close to the backfield. He was able to break away. I just love looking at him. He keeps his eyes downfield, waiting for blocks to develop. He's got such explosive speed. And then, hanging onto that ball, right? The coaches are drilling that in. Hang on to that ball.
Out of the pistol this time. Aiden McGowan behind Thurston. Motion comes across. They're going to give it to McGowan up the middle. He makes a move to the outside. He's to the 20. Makes another move out there. Cordell Jones trying to make a block for him. That's a pickup of 10. Late flag coming in. So that's McGowan goes for 10 off the right side. And they're going to call
block in the back?
Block in the back, I guess.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see anything there. Cordell was trying to throw a block, but they're going to. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so that's going to be a loss of essentially 2 on the play, so you can cancel the run, and it's going to be 1st and 12. I guess that was on Cordell Jones. I didn't see it, but the refs did. Jones in motion. He's going to take the handoff underneath. He's going to cut up on the left side there, powering forward for about 5 yards. Bottom of the pile there, number 44, Theo Blank. That's going to be a gain of about 4 on that, so it's going to set up 2nd and 7. Here we go. Handoff, play action. They're going to come back with a screen, and they hit Charlie Abramson Thompson, but he couldn't get upfield. Tackled there. Number 40, Zach Cota was over there. Number 88, Wyatt Farrow was over there too.
That was a tight window. I thought Cota was going to do a pick 6 on that. He was pretty close.
So no gain there for Abramson Thompson, and there's referees. They're going to force McGowan out of the game for something. So I'm not sure why they had to force McGowan out of the game for one play there. Maybe the helmet, something. Thurston out of the gun. He's going to straight drop back. He's going to keep it, runs up the middle, and he's to the 20, down to the 10, takes on a tackler at the 9-yard line, taken down by Ethan Sproul. But that is going to be a big gain for Portland. That's going to be another 19 yards on the ground from Louis Thurston.
Yeah, he was looking downfield. He saw that middle open and, nothing but real estate in front of him. Good call by him to move the sticks to get him 1st and goal. Was it on the 9?
Yeah, that might have been a design draw. They have that in their playbook. Cordell Jones now in the Wildcat. Tight formation here. Snap to Jones. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to follow his blockers. He's going to get down to about the 2. And you know it's coming, but you just can't stop it.
You know, I haven't seen him play as long as you have, but it's almost like his uniform's covered with grease. I mean, he's running right in traffic, but they can't wrap their arms around him.
Yeah, they love that. They love that Wildcat with Jones. Everybody knows he's keeping the ball. They have put in a couple pass plays in that, but he keeps it and runs up the middle and the blocker, and he just follows his blockers.
Yeah, he's got a great feel for it.
Down to the 3-yard line, there's Louis Thurston, going to keep it running to the left, and he is going to plow in. Touchdown, Portland. Lissandro Rodriguez with the key block. Louis Thurston follows him in for 3 yards, and Portland's offense responds. Great blocking there by the line. Great blocking by Lissandro Rodriguez. Justin Bouchard set from the 10. Louis Thurston will hold. Low snap. They're going to keep it this time. Thurston's going to roll. And he's going to throw to the end zone, and just incomplete. Low snap. They couldn't get the kickoff, and he had to roll quick. Was looking outside for Alex Martin, but there was just way too much traffic in the end zone there. Missed opportunity for Portland, but they do strike back. They are now leading 13-7 with 5:25 left in the first half. So Portland doesn't convert on the extra point, but they did try. They had a good play call there on the accident.
Yeah.
Low snap. Justin Bouchard set to kick from the 40. He boots it. A low line drive this time. Picked at the 10. Up the middle, running through the middle, and he's going to get out to about the 33-yard line there, where Bangor will take over. That was Ian Blackwell again on the return, tackled by a host of Bulldogs there, and they're going to set up shop at their own 33. WPPS TV3, Dave Levine, along See, I got in my own head, John.
What,
I got in my own head. I was gonna call your name, and it's like, wait, what's his name again?
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's a rough day for me. I'm taking over for Steve Schwartz, who was on assignment in Boston. So it's John Kilbride and myself up here. There's a handoff up the middle to. That's a handoff. That's number 3, Ian Blackwell, and he gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage. A couple of Bulldogs right there for the tackle.
So you wanted to call me J.J. Roy? Is that what it was? I can't remember what it was before. Hey, go with J.J. Roy. I kind of like that,
We can do that.
In case I say something that gets in trouble, it's J.J. Roy.
It's not, yeah. John Kilbride is not up in the booth.
I am not here. I am not here.
So Portland now defensive stop. Here come the Rams. 2nd and 10 from their own 33. Johnson out of the gun. He's going to keep it rolling to his right. Chase lobbing downfield, and that's dangerous. Incomplete, but Louis Thurston had his eyes on that the whole way. That ball hung up in the air. You could see that coming. Louis had great underneath leverage on that throw. The ball went up in the air, and he was ready for that pick. Good defense by the receiver there to prevent the interception.
Yeah, great all around. But I got to tell you, Alex Martin, for number 5, he is in that backfield almost every play. A lot of hustle. Johnson's feeling it behind him moving in on us, so he's obviously rushed on the throw. But Martin playing a great game.
So set up on the 33. This is now 3rd and 10. Full house backfield. They're going to motion out of it this time. They're going to go trips to the right, twins to the left, wide out everywhere. Set to throw. Looking deep down the sideline. He's got a man, but he's got Cordell Jones instead with the interception from the free safety position. He picks it off at the 40-yard line, returns it about 4 yards up the sideline, and Portland takes over. That ball hung up there too.
Great catch by Cordell Jones. I thought I was looking at an NFL game, looking over his shoulder and catching it. Great pick. And what a great statement for the Bulldogs defense. Got a little bit of off the tracks there earlier and just came back with a great statement and 2 turnovers for him.
Yeah, that's a great pick by Cordell Jones. He plays that free safety spot better than almost anyone right now in Class A. Handoff up the middle. Couple yards there. That was Aiden McGowan for about 3.
Now, you wonder if you'll see the Bulldogs just slow this down, 4 minutes left before the half. Just put it right, take the whole 4 minutes and just put a score up before the halftime.
Yeah, they don't want to give the ball back. Motion is Jones. He's going to take the handoff. Cut, little stutter step. He's still going. Knee goes down probably about, they're going to mark him at the 36-yard line. So that's a gain of about 11 for him. Cordell Jones making some things happen there when they really shouldn't have. So that's going to be a first down for Portland at the 44. Good blocking again. You got 2 in the backfield this time around Louis Thurston. It's a tight line of scrimmage. They're going to hand off. That's McGowan. He's going to get nothing over on the far side. 6 of the 11 Rams did tackle him there. My goodness, that was everybody on the defense. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
That was probably their best tackle of the game right there.
So McGowan doesn't get anything on that one. Lysandro Rodriguez is going to come next to Thurston in the backfield. You got 2 receivers set to the left. Jones in motion. They're going to roll McGowan to the right. He's going to keep it running behind Rodriguez, and he's going to pick up about 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and 7 now. Interesting play call. They motion Jones to the right and bring Thurston back to the left. Hopefully that the defense keys on the motion. They didn't. Picks up about 3, and that's going to be 3rd and 7 for Portland. Jones again in motion. He's going to take the handoff. Cuts back on the down to the 33-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a Portland first down. Pickup of 8 for Jones. Portland moves the chains. 2:15 remaining in the first half. Portland keeps the ball. First down. At the 33. So Jones picks up a solid 9 there for a first down. Portland's going to have the ball at the 33. Out of the pistol this time. Motion is Jones. They're going to give it to McGowan. He breaks through. He's at the 25, the 20. Foot race. Goodbye. Aiden McGowan, 33 yards.
You knew it was going to happen, Dave. It was just you were waiting for that break, and there it is. Great acceleration.
Yeah, you're not catching McGowan in the open field.
Once he's gone, and you kind of sensed it in this drive that something big was going to break. They just kept chewing at the corners.
Big run up the middle. Portland in a commanding position right now. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Dogs take a 20-7 lead with 1:50 remaining in the first half. 50 remaining in the game, or in the first half, sorry. Justin Bouchard set to kick. He's going to boot it deep. End over end kick picked up at about the 7-yard line, up the middle. Stutter step, moving forward. And Jordan Petway is going to move it out to about the 28-yard line is where they're going to mark him. Portland scored maybe a little too quickly. So they're going to have to defend for the next 142. They would like nothing better than to stop this drive.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm curious to see what the Rams are going to do. Are they going to try to bring it down and score? Are they going to play safe where they're back at their 30-yard line?
Yeah, it's tough because the Rams are not built for these quick strike gains. They're a plodding team. They like to chew up the clock. Snap, pitch goes to the outside and nothing doing there. And there's your man, Alex Martin, with the stop in the backfield, and there's the Portland timeout. Loss of 2 on the play.
Listen, I mean, after the end of this game, I'm going to go down and get Alex Martin's autograph. He is just all over the field tonight for me.
Boy, he is playing a great defense right now for the Bulldogs, coming from his linebacker spot. They're taking a timeout here to try to stop the clock. 1:37 to go. I think Bangor is going to have to try to get this first down. Portland does have 3 timeouts at their disposal. They just used the one there. All Bangor wants is a first down, and they lost 3 on that one. So let's see what they come up with.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're Bangor, your worst case scenario is turning the ball over. Their passing game is not there. We haven't seen it. They had, a couple. They had that screen and a shot in the dark down the sidelines, where it was a spectacular catch, but.
So here we go. Yeah, here we go. 2nd and now 12 or 13. They're going to call it 2nd and 12 here from the 28-yard line. Johnson in the backfield, one set to his left. Direct snap, a little razzle-dazzle under the middle, and that's number 13 making a play. That's 13, Jackson Varney, with a little razzle-dazzle underneath. There was a direct snap to the running back who pitched it underneath. There is a flag on the field back at the 28-yard line. And that's going to march Bangor back.
Is it a hold?
I'm thinking it might be. That came out after the little pitch underneath, and that's what they're going to call. It's holding on Bangor. That's going to back them up 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, and that's a rough one right there. So the ball, instead of being at the 30-yard line, is at the 20, and really it should be at the 18. There was a 2-yard loss before that. So this is actually misspotted a little bit, unless the penalty happened at the 20-yard line. So the referees are talking. The Portland coach did go out. Sean Green was out there, and he talked to him. Oh, they're going to reset the clock to 1:27.
So, the Rams, that was a great call. I like that play, keep it on the ground. Their passing game is not there. You don't want to have a pick down in this territory. And unfortunately, I saw the hold from up here, but it's too bad. That was
a good play.
It was a great play, something different. Kept it on the ground for them.
Yeah,
and got them a first down.
It was a safe play. So now you got 2 in the backfield on either side of Johnson. 1:27 left here, and this is now 2nd and very long for them. Pressure's coming in, and Johnson is going to go down. And there is your man again. Alex Martin is just everywhere right now. Portland with another timeout. 1:21 on the clock, and the ball is back to now the 12-yard line. They're going to take a timeout, and so will we. So we're back to 3rd and 28 for Bangor. We talked about them just trying to get a first down, and they are in deep trouble here. 3rd and 28. Johnson out of the gun. He's going to look to pass. Good pressure again. Lissandro Rodriguez is going to wrap him up. Another loss of about 3 or 2 yards there. And Portland will take their final timeout. 1:14. Bangor is going backwards. It's 4th and 29.
Yeah, just a disastrous drive for them. Obviously, nobody wants that, but this is the Bulldogs looking at 1:14 on the clock.
Yeah,
they could get some more points on the board fast.
Absolutely. This is a quick strike offense. We've seen it all year. We've seen it tonight. Aiden McGowan rumbling for 33. That first drive that they had was 4 plays in about a minute and a half.
I'd send the rush. I'd send everybody. I'd put one back and send them all. See if you can block this.
Well, Martin and Jones are set to return. They're setting up at about the 45-yard line. Low snap, bounced. A little pop-up goes out of bounds, and that's going to bounce about the 35, 36-yard line. See how good my eyes are? They're going to call it at the 41-yard line, so I guess my eyes weren't that good. But Portland will take over there at the 41-yard line with 1:07 left, no timeouts. But we've seen what this offense can do, John.
Oh, very explosive on the ground and in the air. So I'm sure the coach is sitting on a couple plays just for something like this, and we'll see what they can muster up.
Thurston has the arm to go deep here. They're going to go 5 wide. 3 to his right, 2 to his left. McGowan out of the gun. Getting a change of play from the sideline. He takes the snap. A little underneath throw, and that's going to be Alex Martin down the side here for about 6. Portland's going to have to get on the ball quickly. Portland on the ball right here. Same formation, 3 by 2. Thurston out of the gun. He takes the snap. Looking good time. No pressure. Here comes the pressure. And here comes Thurston out the sideline. He's down to the 15-yard line and out of bounds. Big pickup by Portland. 36 yards on the scramble by Louis Thurston out at the 15. And that's a big play. He's out of bounds. 35 seconds to go. Portland is easily in striking range now. Within Justin Bouchard range, too, for a field goal.
Absolutely.
So 1 in the backfield. Thurston looking to pass. He's going to roll to his right. He's just going to launch it out of bounds. Smart play by him.
Yeah, he had nothing open and under pressure.
Good call by him to throw it out of bounds. Didn't even waste time waiting for somebody to come over and just launched it. 29 seconds, so that only took a couple off the clock. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Dogs trying to put more points on the board before the half. Big picture card on the sideline. We got the Spurs. We got Facebook. We got Captain America's shield and something else.
So what's the call?
That's the backside. I didn't see the front side. And I don't know what any of them mean. Louis Thurston out of the gun. He's going to look to his left. He throws quick underneath. That's Aiden McGowan. Breaks a tackle at the 10. And he's down to about the 7-yard line. They're going to have to hurry. McGowan picks up about 5. They're going to spike it here. 13, 12. They're going to wait. They're going to spike it there with 10 seconds to go. And it's going to be 3rd and 3. That's going to be a pickup of 7.
You got a great field goal kicker. This is in his range.
3rd and 7 with 10.2. So I think you got a chance. You have time to take one shot at the end zone here. If it's incomplete, then you can take the field goal on 4th down. But it's got to be, you get 10 seconds, you get plenty of time. 1 in the backfield next to Thurston for extra blocking. They do. He throws to the end zone and touchdown, Portland. A bullet to Charlie Abramson Thompson. 4.9 seconds to go, and Portland strikes again. 26 now to 7. 5 seconds on the clock. What a throw by Louis Thurston.
Coming on the backside of the end zone, gets that separation. Thurston sees him, leads him. Great catch.
Justin Bouchard for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and what else is new? Justin Bouchard puts it through. Portland 27-7. That was the worst case scenario for the Rams.
Awful.
They had the ball with a minute and a half to go. All they had to do was burn up the clock, and they went nothing but backwards.
Just great coaching by the Bulldogs. Time management, great use of their timeouts and keeping them, and some really big plays. But I'm crediting the coaching staff on that last drive and getting these kids ready for something like that. That is just great management.
So Justin Bouchard set to kick from his own 40, 4.9 seconds. I'm thinking this is going to be some sort of squib kick. Too deep for the Rams, but I don't think they'll see the ball. This is going to end up at the 40-yard line. And there it was, bounced at the 34, picked up deep. Good return up the middle, tackled there, thrown for a loss. And that is going to end the first half. Portland, a commanding 27-7 lead. We'll be right back with Mike Hoffer for a first half analysis. We are back here at halftime at Fitzpatrick Stadium in the Class A North Regional Final. Portland Bulldogs with a 27-7 lead. Dave Levine along with John Kilbride, Mike Hoffer. Mike, talk about that first quarter for the Rams.
It was, it's everything they dreamed of, right? I mean, you control the ball for almost 11 minutes. You get the touchdown there to start the second period, and then you get the ball back on a fumble. I think Bangor had to feel like, this is working exactly the way we had wanted. And then in the blink of an eye, Portland scores 20 unanswered points. And what an amazing last-minute drive. I mean, they executed that perfectly with the spike. I thought they were going to kick the field goal. Instead, they go for it on fourth down. Beautiful pass and catch. I wouldn't say it's a backbreaker, but it's pretty close, especially if Portland can take the ball here to start the second half and score. I think at that point it might be an insurmountable lead, but the Bulldogs showing what they were made of after that sudden change when they fumbled the ball. Ever since then, it's been all Portland.
Yep. So, John, some quick stats here. Louis Thurston with a 97 on the ground and a touchdown. I have Aiden McGowan unofficially at 46 yards on the ground, plus 7 receiving. He has a touchdown. Cordell Jones with 64. Tough stats for Bangor. They're going backwards. Not much rushing there. Johnson, their leading rusher, with 25. But again, all those sacks really putting them in a hard place.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs is a total team effort. I mean, there's just talent right across. I'm just really impressed with the defense. The Rams controlled that quarter. They kept the offense off the field. Defense made some critical penalties, and it was a turning point for them, and they had just shut them down and had them on their heels this last drive and able to give their offense an opportunity to punch it in. Great coaching, great preparation for their team that I saw, when these kids with the 2-minute drill and taking advantage of that, and Thurston with keeping his eyes downfield and able to take advantage of opportunities when he sees it. Just all around impressive.
Yeah, that big 35-yard scramble at the end to put them in field goal range. You knew Justin Bouchard had the leg from there, but with 3rd down and 10 or 3rd down and 6 to go with about 10 seconds, they did have time for that one shot in the end zone, Mike.
Yep.
I thought they were going to punt. I thought they were going to kick the field goal too.
As did I. And it was a great diving catch too.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a beautiful throw, and it was not an easy ball to catch, especially on a cold night. Yeah. But such a turning point, momentum-wise. Bangor's down 20-7 with a defensive stop. They're probably feeling okay going into the half, but you give up that last second touchdown, and now it's a big mountain to climb.
Yep. Martin with a touchdown. Abramson Thompson with a touchdown. We have McGowan with a touchdown, and Louis Thurston with the touchdown as well. Portland leads 27-7. We'll be back for the second half kickoff right after this. All right, we are back for the second half kickoff. Bangor won the toss, elected to receive in the first half, so Portland will get it. They had that quick strike touchdown. Let's see if they can go back-to-back. Low kick, returned at the 20 this time. That's Aiden McGowan, and he's going to get up to maybe the 25 before he's gang tackled by about 5 Rams. So we were talking a little bit, John. That last score really could be a backbreaker for this Rams defense.
Oh yeah, Absolutely. I mean, they were just driven back, and we're almost to the 5-yard line. It seems like, and
it was a rough last series for them when they just needed a first down. Here's Thurston out of the pistol. Motion comes across. That's a handoff, and here comes McGowan.
He's got opening.
He's on the sideline to the 40 and down to the 42-yard line. That's a touchdown-saving tackle there by Ian Blackwell. But blink of an eye, that's another 20 yards for Portland. So out to the 42, McGowan picks up where he kind of leaves off. He's up another 20 yards on his stat sheet. Out of the shotgun this time, one in the backfield. Jones in motion. He's going to take the handoff underneath. Cuts straight up field off right tackle, and he's up to the 40-yard line. And 2 quick plays. That's another 18 yards for Cordell Jones.
Yeah, the Rams are just backpedaling right now. Bulldogs just grind it, chew the clock. But the Rams really, they don't have a solution for the Bulldogs running game at all.
2 plays, 38 yards for the Bulldogs. This time it's going to be Louis Thurston. He's going to keep it going outside, driven out of bounds there. That tackle by Zach Cota, but not before Thurston picks up another 6. So that's going to set up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line. Well, we're going to give him 5 there, so 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line. Motion again, that's Jones. Handoff to McGowan. He's out of the backfield like a shot. Takes a big hit there from Ethan Sproul, but again down to the 21-yard line. That's another 15.
Yeah, just a great push from the offensive line coming right out of halftime, and he just explodes through those openings.
So in 2 runs, McGowan almost equals his first half total. And that 46 yards from the first half is nothing to sneeze about. Out of the pistol, motion comes across the front. Handoff this time. That's Lisandro Rodriguez makes a cut in the backfield, and he is a bull running down to the 5. Big run from Lisandro Rodriguez all the way down to the 5. That's a pickup of 13.
Just missed tackles. They're not wrapping them up. They're standing up.
So that's 4 plays for Portland. That's 6, 20, 15, 18, and 13. And all of a sudden, Portland is inside of the 5, 1st and goal. There's the handoff. That's Aiden McGowan, untouched. Touchdown, Portland. That was easy.
Yeah, that was too easy.
Boy, that was a quick drive. That was 6 plays. They marched down the field from their own 34-yard line or so, and all of a sudden, that game that was 7-7, Portland is looking right now at 27 unanswered points. As Justin Bouchard boots it through, Bulldogs take a commanding 33-7 lead. 10 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. So Portland takes the ball, marches nearly 70 yards in 1 minute and 57 seconds. Bouchard with the boot down to about the 7-yard line. That's Blackwell. He's up the middle. Stuttered there, tackled, burst to the outside. He's on the move. 1 man to beat, tackled there. Good tackle there by Cordell Jones. But that was, Jordan Potway bringing it all the way out to the 45-yard line of the Bulldogs. Good return for him. They're going to place the ball at the 44. And Bangor, if they needed anything to keep themselves in the game, that was it.
Yeah, let's see if they can capitalize and put a couple plays together.
Waiting for Justin Bouchard to make that tackle, but Jones got him instead. Here come the Rams. They're going to set up right now at the 44-yard line, under center with out of the wishbone. They're going to keep Johnson with 3 big blockers ahead of him. He's going to turn the corner. He's going to rumble down all the way to the 35-yard line. Give him a gain of 9 on the carry. Kind of tough to stop that when you get all 3 running backs as a lead blocker for you.
I was thinking the same thing. I wouldn't want to be out there either.
Boy, oh boy.
He looked big coming around that corner from up here, didn't he?
Between Johnson and the 3 big running backs, that was a whole lot of beef running around the corner, and my goodness, you had 4 fullbacks on the field. It was amazing.
Yeah, he was running downhill.
Great call there. Handoff up the middle. And that's going to be good for about 4 yards. The scrum there. That's going to be good for a first down for Bangor. 4-yard pickup gives them the first down. Now ball's set at the 31-yard line of the Dogs. Johnson goes to the sideline to get that call from Coach Martin. I got to give Coach Martin a shout out. I gave him shot him an email the other day, asked him for the roster that I couldn't find, and if you could possibly send me who the starters are, because I like to give some love to the offensive line. And he not only did that, he gave me their entire depth chart. So thank you for Coach Martin.
I liked your email. I'm not going to share this with Portland.
Big pass, tucked in, he's got a man down at the 10, out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Johnson looking downfield. That's Zach Coda all the way down, and that's a big pickup there of about 28 yards. Portland is on the defense here all the way down to the 2.
Yeah, Coda, great separation. Johnson, nice throw. Wind's picking up a little bit. See it blowing around down there. So great play by the Rams.
Out of the wishbone, the handoff up the middle, and that's battling and down to the 1-inch line. Couldn't quite see who got that carry. When you get 3 in the backfield, they play a little magic with that ball handling, and you're not sure who carries it. Stopped at they're very close. I don't know how you didn't score there. Ball's basically a breath away from the end zone. They're going to go back to the wishbone. Handoff this time. That's a touchdown. That's Zach Coda for the touchdown, a 1-yard plunge. And Bangor responds to that quick drive from Portland. It only took them 2.5 minutes, and they respond right back.
Yeah, both defenses coming out slow in the halftime. They must have had the heat turned up in the locker room too much.
So that's a good drive for Bangor to stay in the game. Snap is down, the kick is up, and that is good. That is Caden Karam for the extra point. And Rams strike back. 34-14 with 7:31 left in the third quarter. Set to kick off here in the third quarter. Man, that Bangor offensive line really did do a job there. Griffin Faulkner, Landon Rockwell, Matt O'Connell, Alex Kearns, and Dan Tarr really just was dominant there. Ball is bobbling around on an onside kick there. Portland looks like they may have jumped on it. Everyone's pointing their direction because they all think they have the ball. We'll see what the refs say, because that's all that matters. And Portland has the ball. Boy, that was kind of anticlimactic. I was waiting for a signal by the refs, and I still didn't see one until someone from Portland actually stood up with the ball.
We're so used to replay at home, aren't we? It's like, well, the replay will decide.
The replay will determine what happened, yeah.
Here we have wonderful human beings out there officiating the game, and they got to make the call.
They made the call there, so Portland keeps the ball, avoiding disaster. Thurston keeping it. He's going to roll out. He gets a good block on the side by Huntington, and he is rumbling down the sideline. That's another 20 yards. Dominic Huntington, pulling from his right guard position, came all the way around the formation and just opened that up for Louis Thurston, and he picks up another 20.
He just does such a great job in seeing the field, accelerating, shuffling, using his blockers.
Out of the pistol this time. Jones in motion. He's going to fake the handoff. Louis hands off to McGowan, who breaks a tackle and bowls his way down to the 30. They're going to give him a first down right there.
That's it. Play your game. Hang on to the ball. No big turnovers. Just drive it up the middle. Take advantage of it. The Rams are missing tackles. They're standing upright. Just don't make mistakes.
First and 10 from the 30. Jones in motion again. He's going to take the handoff. Comes off the right tackle, up the middle. Finally dragged down after another 10-yard, 11-yard pickup for Jones. Tackled there by Parker Cummings. We'll give Jones a gain of 11. First and 10 from the 19-yard lines. The Dogs are moving the ball again out of the pistol this time. Jones again in motion. Hand off to McGowan. He's going to go off the left side, and he's not going anywhere. Kyle Johnson with the tackle after Ian Blackwell got him by the legs.
I think that's the first time I've seen McGowan tackled at the line.
So we had the Snapchat logo on this side, and Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, on the scoreboard, on the play card. Don't know what those mean either. Motion comes across. Thurston claps his hands. He's going to keep the ball to the right. Gets a block from Lisandro Rodriguez. But, oh, my goodness, what a tackle there. Zach Cota blew up Lisandro Rodriguez and drove Louis Thurston back.
Yeah, Thurston didn't see him coming through. Great tackle by Cota.
Loss of one or loss of a couple on the play. Portland gets the ball now at the 20-yard line. This is now 3rd and 11. Claps his hand, looking for the pass. Rush comes in. He's going to run that draw again. Gets around, one man to beat, and just can't get out of the grasp there. That is Will Houghton, the defensive end for Bangor. That's going to be a 3-yard pickup for Thurston. Good pressure again by the Rams. He's going to take it out of the shotgun now. Portland going to go for it on 4th and 8. They are in field goal range. Can't see the other side of the board here, but we got the Apple logo, the Michigan logo, Instagram. High snap. Thurston looking downfield. Out pattern. That is their favorite pattern. And there it is. First down. Cordell Jones, they love that little out throw. Cordell Jones picks up a first down, gain of about 15 on that. And that's going to set up 1st and goal from inside about the 5 now. They're going to go Wildcat with Jones. Tight formation again. Here we go, running up the middle. Oh, nope, they're going to hand off a double reverse. Aiden McGowan, touchdown, razzle dazzle. You want some? There you go, John.
There it is. Looked real pretty. Love the gutsy throw. High confidence on the Bulldogs with the play before on that 4th and 8. They've got a great field goal kicker. They definitely could have put 3 up, but they had high confidence on that throw, and then a little trickery right there to punch it in.
So pull that out. They probably might pull that out next week in the state game. It looks like they're going to be heading there. Kick is up and good again for Bouchard. That's 41-14 Portland. And McGowan now has 3 touchdowns. So Portland with another quick strike drive, a little onside kick here. Ball is bouncing, and that might be Portland's ball. This might be the 3rd time they've done it all year. Justin Bouchard can do it, and he's shown that he has the ability to make that ball do crazy things. And what else is new? The man does it again.
Well, hey, listen, practice that, right? They're probably going to be heading to the state game. Caught the Rams by surprise. If you're the Rams, you're not really thinking of an onside kick. Great execution, great job.
Will Lukuki comes up with the recovery there. One of their special teams mavens. And Portland takes right back over. 4:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Snap, hand, play action, looking deep. Louis going deep. He's got Cordell Jones open at the 10. Touchdown, Portland. 1 play, 48 yards. That's going to do it for the Dogs.
Yeah, start the clock. Keep it going.
48-yard bomb on the money to Cordell Jones. Now, if you watch that, he underthrew Jones just a little bit, but in that case, that's what you want to do. Jones with 5 yards clear. Just don't overthrow him. Put it right out there. Let him catch it.
Perfect throw. Great execution. If you're sitting on the sidelines over there, you're probably thinking, what did I just witness? An onside kick and a bomb right down the middle.
Portland, 14 points on the board in the last 18 seconds. Justin Bouchard makes the extra point, and Portland is pouring it on against Bangor, 48-14, 4:11 left in the 3rd quarter. So Portland with a 34-point lead here, 1 short of running time. That botched extra point earlier. Short kickoff picked up at about the 25, returned by Ian Blackwell up to about the 36-yard line. Tackled there by Will Lukuki, and number 19, Curran Topper was in there too. Haven't really had a chance to call many of their names on special teams. There's been no punts from Portland tonight.
No, just dominating that, and they're not taking the foot off the gas.
No.
I was really surprised by that last series.
They march down the field, you score, they convert on instead of going for the field goal on 4th down, they run that out pattern to Cordell Jones. Little trickery gets them in the end zone, and then why not go onside kick and launch one downfield? 2 quick plays. Here they are out of the wishbone. Johnson under center. They're going to fake pitch, handoff up the middle, and that's the entire Portland defense with the stop. No gain on the play there. So Portland is their edict is, they call it 9-5-9. They want 9 people within 5 yards of the ball 90% of the time. That's their defensive philosophy, and you could see it right there. There were 10 people within 3 yards of the ball on that tackle. Double stacks to the left and the right this time. Johnson out of the shotgun. He's going to go a quick wide receiver screen, and it's dropped there by Finn Parker Cummings. They had it set up for that wide receiver screen. He was just looking to run before he had the ball.
Yeah, he just took his eyes off it.
So that's going to be now 3rd down and 9. They are going to give Cota 1 yard on that first carry. So again, they're running same formation, double stacks in the left and the right, one beside Johnson in the backfield. Snap, drops back to throw. Good pressure. Rolls out, looking downfield. Launches it, but drastically underthrown. Looking for Troy Tennant down there. Sorry if I got your name wrong. The pressure, I think, got to him. He was just trying to throw off platform, and that's not Johnson's strength right there. Johnson's strength is to take the ball back, set his feet, and throw.
Yeah, and great coverage by McGowan downfield, and it would have to be a perfect throw, and he just wasn't set for that.
So that's going to be 4th and 9 now. Bangor set to punt. Portland up for the fake. No one is deep. Good snap, good kick, and Portland will just let that roll. Good bounce for Bangor. That's going to roll all the way down to the 27-yard line, where Portland will take over. 3:09 left. As fast as that first quarter went is as slow as this third quarter's going, John.
Yeah, they're airing it out a little bit, a lot more throwing. Creates a little more excitement, but no, really impressed with the play calling by the Bulldogs and taking them right out of the game.
So Portland will take over here on their own 26-yard line. Cordell Jones and the Wildcat, a little pitch. There's a touchdown play again, and they run it to McGowan, and McGowan sneaks and slithers his way out for 11 yards. That's the same play they ran for the touchdown a couple plays ago. So McGowan, good run upfield. They're going to keep Jones and the Wildcat, same formation again. And he's going to keep it this time, try to run up the middle. He's going to push. The pile pushes. And he's down about a 5-yard gain there. So they'll bring Louis Thurston back in. Justin Charles comes off the field. I'm sorry, Aiden McGowan comes off the field. Rodriguez beside Thurston in the shotgun. Motion is Jones. Play action. He kept it that time. He faked it to Jones. Good keeper up the middle, and Thurston's going to run up to almost a first down. This is going to be about 3rd and maybe half a yard, maybe a full yard. Or they're just going to call it a first down because I can't see where the markers were.
They gave him the first down.
They gave him the first down at the 49-yard line. So Louis Thurston picks up the other 5 that they needed for the first down. Jones in motion again. This time they do give it to him. He cuts up the middle off that tackle, ducks under a tackle.
He's
big block down the sideline. Cordell Jones pushed out at the 3-yard line by Ian Blackwell, but your man Alex Martin blocked 2 Bangor Rams back at the 40-yard line, and that is going to be goal to go for Portland. First down, Portland. Big run by Cordell Jones.
Alex Martin's having a game, isn't he? He is fun to watch out there. He's all over the field.
Boy, that was a big block there. And you could hear the sideline erupt. We got 2 in the backfield for Thurston. Hand off to McGowan. He's trying to go outside. Nothing doing there. Nevin Howell was first in on that tackle, and that's a big loss for Portland.
Yeah, great job by the Rams taking that corner right there. Really nowhere to go. And what is this, like the 3rd or 4th time that Portland's had a negative yards? I mean, it hasn't been much.
Haven't been many all night. No sacks. Maybe a couple handoffs that got tackled. That was a nice play by Howell there to really blow up the corner. Nowhere to go. And it is going to be 2nd and goal now from the 13-yard line. That's a big negative run. Handoff inside. And that's a run up the middle, or around the left side, sorry, down to about the 9-yard line. That's Alex Martin with the carry. Oh, I'm sorry, McCusick with the carry. Sorry, that was Alex McCusick with the carry. He picks up about 5.
Well, it could have been Martin. I mean, he was blocking downfield. He could have come back and got the ball, too. He's all over the place tonight. I love watching him play tonight.
So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Kind of snuck up on us up here in the booth. Portland with a commanding 48-14 lead, and they're looking for more. Dave Levine along with John Kilbride, Ali Al-Najafi. On camera, rolling out is Thurston. He's looking, he's running, and he's going to get drilled by Ian Blackwell and a couple other guys all the way down to the 2-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 8. That was the slowest 8-yard run that I've ever seen. He just kind of kept jogging and finally was tackled at the 2.
If you're the coach, you're like, don't get hurt, ow.
He popped right back up.
He did.
It's now 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. They're going to go for it. I'm surprised they're not in the Cordell formation. But Louis Thurston in the gun with Rodriguez to his left. Jones in motion. Handoff to Jones. Touchdown untouched. Cordell Jones, 2 yards. And now Portland is just laying it on Bangor right now. Easy touchdown for Cordell Jones. That's his 3rd.
Yeah, we're going to go to a running clock, right, Dave?
It will. As on the kickoff, it'll go running clock. Portland is now up 40 points.
So warm the buses up.
Justin Bouchard, high snap. They're going to roll out again. Throwing to the goal line, looking for Alex Martin. Nothing doing there. Another high snap on that extra point. So Portland fails on another extra point. But those are really the only 2 things that have gone wrong for them today, with a 54-14 lead over Bangor. We'll be right back. All right, Justin Bouchard set to kick. He's at the 40-yard line. 54-14 Portland. 11:46 remaining in the game. Here comes the lefty kick. A little squib down the middle. Picked up at about the 26-yard line. Rumbling up to the 42. There's a rugby scrum. No one is tackled, but the forward momentum of Ian Blackwell is stopped there. And Portland defense is back out onto the field. We'll look to see where starters and subs come in. This is where I'd start to expect to see some of the backups come in.
Yeah, start resting your starters. You're so far ahead, you can't take that chance for next week.
So there's a lot of starters in the field. There are a couple new folks on. Alex McCusick is out there for the defense. He's at safety. Handoff this time, and yeah, that didn't go anywhere. Dominic Huntington again with a tackle. He's had about 3 or 4 negative plays for Portland. Good tackle by him. That's going to be a loss of 4 on the play.
That is a daunting defensive line, isn't it?
It is. This is a really, really good line here for Portland. So they're going to go 3-by-1 here. Johnson out of the shotgun. One beside him to his right. Quick out that time. Caught there. That was Trey Tennant. He gets the ball. Rumbles forward for about 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and, oh boy, we're talking now still 3rd and 13 here. Cordell Jones coming out of the game. Curran Topper is coming in.
Great read by Abramson Thompson on that play. Just, he saw it develop, ran right up and stopped it before anything could happen. Just a really nice read.
So Charlie Abramson Thompson started this season as a reserve, and he has carved himself out a role as starting cornerback. He is playing excellent ball this year. Rolling out is Johnson, looking downfield, underthrown, back shoulder throw, somehow comes down with the ball.
Spectacular catch.
That's a great catch over there.
He was getting mugged.
There should have been pass interference on that. That's going to be a gain of about 20 there on the sideline catch. Beautifully thrown ball and a better catch. Back shoulder, a little underthrown on purpose. Receiver comes back for the ball, bobbles it, keeps his feet in bounds, and comes down with a big first down for Bangor. Play action. Pressure coming, and he's going to be dragged down. That's Lissandro Rodriguez and company. Another drop for negative yardage there. It's another negative 5 yards. And Colin Kelly is coming out of the game. His night is done. Colin High in to replace him. Huntington is still out there. A couple other players for Portland are subbing in and out.
It's good to get some reps. You never know when you're going to get called in.
So here we go. Snap. Johnson looking to throw. Tried to run a quick slant there to Jackson Varney, but that didn't. That Varney looked like he was running. Wasn't expecting the ball. That ball just kind of zipped past him. Little miscommunication for the between quarterback and receiver.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to turn in on that. They all look confused down there on that one.
So Portland's still sitting there with some of their offense or some of their standard defense in there, some of their backups ready to go. They're slowly going to substitute one or two people in. We expect to see the same thing on the offense. Bangor may be doing this as well, but we're not as familiar with them, so it's tougher to tell who's in there and who's a backup and who's a starter. Parker Cummings comes split to the left. Motion comes across into the backfield. Play action, a little razzle-dazzle. We got a halfback pass. He's looking to throw and just finally throws it out of bounds. That's Trey Tennant. They tried to do a little backwards pass, but too much pressure by Portland. And Tennant did the right thing to just throw it out of bounds.
Yeah, he just didn't have enough time to develop the play, and he felt the pressure and had to get rid of it. If he didn't, he probably would have had a loss of another 12 yards.
Yeah, that was just the play was just blown up by the line there. The Portland pressure was just too much and did not give him a chance to set his feet. And for someone who hasn't even, sniffed at throwing the ball all day, to ask him to throw it cold like that, that's a smart play by him just to throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another day. But that fight is going to be a tough one because it's 4th and now 15 from the 43-yard line. Out of the pure shotgun, 5 wide, pressure coming again. Johnson being dragged down and finally tackled by, that's him again, Alex Martin. Man, that kid has been everywhere. Whale of a game for him. I mean, we've got 2 players out there with 3 touchdowns each, and Alex Martin might be your MVP.
It's tough to pick. I mean, such a team effort today. And we knew that. Portland is a solid team, both sides of the ball. Really fun seeing Alex Martin stepping up and just running all over the field. He's given 120%. They all have. Every one of them has, but it just seems like I'm seeing him all over the place.
Yeah, Alex Martin also has a touchdown reception, so he has one. Here comes the offense with a lot of new numbers out there. Holy cow, we got everybody out there. So we've got a brand new set of people. Your new quarterback out there is Reese Wilds. He will take the snap out of the gun. Motion is coming across. That's McCusick. He's going to take the carry. Tries a jump cut and is going to get about a yard, maybe.
Really exciting seeing these younger players getting out there, getting some reps, being able to touch the ball in a big playoff game. I just love seeing that, and you can. Because I was always the one on the sidelines that was never starting, so this is me running out there.
Yeah. Reese Wilds is a sophomore. He's going to take the reins next year for Portland when Louis Thurston graduates. So this is going to be now 2nd and 8. Thomas Chase in the backfield next to him. Snap. He's going to keep it. Runs up the middle. Oh, boy. Oh, that was a big, monstrous hit.
Yeah.
Wow, that was Zach Coda was not playing games right there. And Wilds ran for 2 yards and then ran into a brick wall.
I don't think the Rams have made the adjustment as Portland has.
So Portland is now looking at 3rd and 8. Clock continues to run with 3:06 to go. They're holding the ball. They're going to wait and try to drain as much time off the clock as they can. Coach is looking at the back judge. Oh, and they get him to jump. They get Bangor to jump offside, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So you were talking earlier, John, about everybody being a team effort, a true team effort. You really can't single out anyone. Their motto this year, it's on the back of all their shirts, all their sweatshirts, 11 as one.
And that's what they produced today. They really have. Impressive team, all phases. Everyone's participating in this game. I really can't isolate one. I mean, it's really fun to watch Martin all over the place, but just a great team win.
Wilds in the backfield out of the pistol again, looking for his coach to put his hand down. The hand comes down. Here comes the snap. Wilds takes it, bobbles it. He took his eyes off it, and that's going to be recovered by... It's going to be recovered, but that's number 88, Wyatt Farrow. He recovers for Bangor. Bangor will take over, and that's not a smart play by Wilds. He took his eyes right off the ball, looking for that handoff too quick. Bangor will take over at the 49-yard line with 1:32 remaining. Clock is running. This is running time with Portland being up over 35. They're going to get the sideline call. Here comes Johnson jogging in. They're going to call one play here. Johnson out of the gun, 2-by-2, takes the snap. He's going to look to pass. Looking downfield, good pressure. Rolling, gets it away and bobbled and caught. And wow, what a nice effort by Bangor.
Great play.
Great play by Johnson. He was able to scramble away from pressure. The catch was bobbled. The defender flew on by because I think he thought it went incomplete, regathered, and then carried downfield for 10 yards. Johnson out of the gun. Looking downfield to pass, no pressure, late pressure this time coming in, rolling out, looking down the sideline. He's got a man at the 20, spins inside all the way down to the 10-yard line. They're going to call timeout. That's Parker Cummings on the catch. Bangor hurrying up, trying to get a last-second play. They could call timeout, but they don't want to. 3, 2, high snap, bobble. Johnson recovers, and he is just going to get thrown down at the end by Quinn Derrig, and that's going to do it for Portland and Bangor. Portland Bulldogs heading to the Class A state championship game with a commanding, convincing 54-14 win. First game of the year that you saw. What are you thinking, John?
Just a powerhouse team all the way around. Really fun to come back here and see the Portland Bulldogs just play the way they did and just dominate. And I'm really impressed with the coaching. These kids are well prepared for situational football, and that's what we saw here. And, that first quarter, the defense recovered and just dominated the rest of the game.
Yeah, a lot of superlatives here. We had 3 touchdowns by McGowan, 3 by Jones. Abramson Thompson chips in with 1. Alex Martin chips in with 1. Louis Thurston had his touchdown. This was just a convincing and commanding win by Portland. Boy, oh boy, they look tough.
They do. They do.
And so they will play the winner of the Thornton Academy Noble game, which will be tomorrow afternoon, I believe, at 1 at Thornton Academy. So that's going to be a great game. Portland beat TA earlier in the year on a last-second touchdown throw from Louis Thurston to Carter Luca, but they haven't played Noble this year. That's going to be a heck of a game tomorrow.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to watch and to see how the Bulldogs, any adjustments, they dominated tonight, and just really good football team. It's going to be a fun finish next week.
So that's it from Fitzpatrick Stadium, where the Bulldogs beat the Bangor Rams 54-14. This is Dave Levine for John Kilbride, along with Ali Al-Najafi on camera, and we will see you at the state game next week. So Portland and Bangor lining up at midfield for the trophy presentation. This is the Class A North Regional Finals. Captains for the Rams come out again to accept their congratulations. That's Jake Bibberstein, Ian Blackwell, Kyle Johnson, and Zach Coda as their captains. They had a tremendous career for in their season this year. Good season for them. They ended up at 5-6. Again, started with 1-5 and just kind of kept going and going and going to get to the finals. So Class A champion Portland Bulldogs accepting the plaque. Captains again, Carter Luca, Aiden McGowan, Louis Thurston, Brody Viola, and Riley Wilds. And this is just a team that is on a mission this year. They are really hopeful to win next week against whoever they play. They've been close a bunch of times, but just haven't quite made it.
They're going to be a tough team to defend against. I mean, what players do you take out without the other one stepping in? The defense is just outstanding. They got down a little bit in the first quarter, but they came right back and shut the Rams down. It's going to be a real fun game to watch because Portland is just good on everything that I've seen them do tonight. And they really didn't tap into the field goal. The wonderful field goal kicker that they have. They had that confidence. We're going to go for fourth down.
So that'll do it here from Fitzpatrick Stadium. Again, the Bulldogs win the Class A North Maine final here. They win it in a convincing fashion, 54-14. They're on to the state game next weekend against the winner of Noble versus TA. Again, this is Dave Levine for John Kilbride and Ali Al-Najafi for PPS3 TV3. Good night.